Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Aardvark Brigade debate, 5 or so minutes. And the two contestants today are Ryan Bogle, who is on your right, and David Harvey on your left.
Oh, we're contesting? How do we score points?
I will arbitrarily assign points later. So, gentlemen, the question this evening...
fascist state in the ruling, this thing. Arbitrary points. I don't know. I want to get involved
I'm getting
in that
all
at all.
those arbitrary points.
I think that's something that we should not get involved with. Just in general.
Perhaps you would like to get involved with this current question, and the question is, what exactly is wrong with kids today?
Oh. Well, I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they don't drink enough sarsaparilla.
Oh, yes. That's right. That's one of the main things. I was going to mention that.
But
are we supposed to be arguing?
We are supposed to be arguing.
Oh, yes.
So, we both agree that kids need to drink more sarsaparilla. I'd like to think that if they drank more sarsaparilla, they'd watch far less TV, they would play baseball more often, and they would probably have more pet giraffes. And if kids had pet giraffes, there would be no school shootings. Who's going to shoot at a giraffe?
Well, I think a kid coming into a school on a giraffe with a machine gun would really concern...
Well, obviously you would have to ban the use of automatic weapons while wearing a giraffe.
Not wearing it, riding it.
That's the same thing. The new
wearing
thing.
It or riding it?
No, that's what they call it when you ride a giraffe, is wearing a giraffe. It's a new slang.
Oh, I see. Wearing a giraffe. That seems like, there should be maybe a multi-syllable word for riding a giraffe while carrying a machine gun. There should be
Right, it's
one
called
letter.
illegal. You can't do that. Look, if we allow children to carry machine guns while riding it, that is madness, sir. And you are the reason this country is being brought down.
Now, would that hold true in Africa as well, where there are far more giraffes and far more automatic weapons available to children?
They do it over there all the time. The word is a word we can't pronounce because it's in Zimbabwe.
Look, I think if we start worrying about Africa, we're losing sight, and suddenly kids today will be riding rhinos, well, wearing machine guns and eating tacos without a napkin. I mean, where does this end?
It's called multiculturalism.
Right, but we need to focus on whether or not our kids wear giraffes well armed with machine guns, and obviously nobody wants that.
I think the police might like it.
No, I don't think the police...
Because you can generally recognize who's a troublemaker if he's riding a giraffe or wearing it or whatever the heck you're talking about. Now, on the other hand, if he's wearing a giraffe, you couldn't tell who the person was. You'd think it was just a giraffe.
No, that would actually be riding, because
actually...
when you say wearing, you actually mean riding. But
I know,
if you were riding a giraffe...
It's very confusing.
How much do you think that modern music factors into what's wrong with kids these days?
Are we on another subject? Have we pretty much worn this subject out, the giraffe?
Well, I was just taking another...
The giraffe is just part of the argument, sir.
Oh.
What is wrong with kids today? I say they need more pet giraffes, and you go straight to machine guns. Like, machine guns are the answer. You know, he probably listens to a bunch of rap music. Makes people want to use machine guns, obviously.
I hate rap music, but I do like giraffes. And I like machine guns. So I think that puts me above the average...
Sir.
The average person you'd see on the street.
I think you're skipping the whole point. Like, what do you think the effect of modern music is on kids?
It can't be good. That's all I can say. Now, back in 150 years ago, when we used to ride our giraffes with our machine guns, it was to Strauss waltzes, and nobody ever got hurt. Nobody. We shot out a lot of windows, but we didn't hurt anybody.
You heard
the
Germans
started that. Strauss and the Austrians and the Germans.
The Germans started giraffes.
They started with the Strauss music. At least that's what
the problem with the kids today is Germans?
Things went well for the Germans when they were just riding giraffes and shooting out windows. It's when they got rid of the giraffes and started riding horses, and then tanks, and that's when things went all the heck. You can see it in the books, in the history books. Go back 150 years, and you have all those German songs, I don't know.
Who's gonna ride the giraffe?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones.
I
love that one.
Yeah, the Horse Wessel League. Well, I forget how it is. By the way, the Horse Wessel League is a great song.
Was there a giraffe festival?
That was the Nazi marching song. It was a great song.
Oh.
Truly.
All right, so closing arguments, we will start with Mr. Bogle.
Look, kids need giraffes. kids don't need modern music. We should ban all music except Elvis Presley and Elvis Presley, folk music, and songs about socks. And parents need to do more. They need to quit their jobs and follow their kids everywhere. Otherwise, nothing will ever be solved. And rhinos need to be outlawed, and we need to ban doors on schools.
Thank you.
I would say that I agree with you, and I think civilization agrees with you, and I'm supposed to argue, but it's hard to. But the rhinos are already in zoos. The giraffes are already in zoos. It's only the people who sing rap music or have created it that aren't in zoos. I think that's the problem.
All right, so a lot of food for thought. Thank you, gentlemen. And once again, rambling, bizarre debate from the Aardvark Brigade.